Alright, kids, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's time to grab our stuff, the decals. We put them in two little pieces of hard cardboard so it doesn't wreck. And this is going to go off to, what's his name? Time Machine Scale Model channel, and mail that off. We won't show you his address. The other thing I want to do, I got this scale. I need a new battery, so I got to flip this one out. Get some new batteries. You know why? Because now it's legal for drugs in British Columbia province of Canada. You can have possess up to 2.5 grams of cocaine, crack, methamphetamine, blah, whatever, fentanyl, whatever, your hard drug of choice you can have on you. It's passing law, so, you know, we'll go make some money, we'll sell drugs on the side. I'm just kidding. No, this is for my coffee. You know my addiction already. Coffee and car models and whatever else. Bikes and... yeah, that's insane. You know what? Gangsters are going to go crazy because now they're going to be trying to sell drugs like crazy. The streets are going to be... we're already having a fentanyl crisis here. People are dying left and right, so now things are just going to go totally crazy because it's legal. So it's going to be a free-for-all. Jesus, not good. They have a lot of problems here. And, oh yeah, I forgot, Canada, it's illegal to it's illegal to own a gun now. They passed that law where you can't sell guns anymore in Canada. So gangsters are going to have a good time with that too. You know what? You're only hurting the people who do have guns or who are hunters and whatever. Those are the people you're hurting. You're not hurting gangsters and people that are killing people. They'll get guns no matter which way you look at it. They'll make their own freaking guns. It's freaking utterly ridiculous. And I hate guns, period. That's my own experience. My father was one of those nutballs that shot up whatever. I don't know how to put it. I'll talk about it maybe in a future episode. But he shot up a place. Got drunk, whatever, and never went to jail with, or nothing, no charges, no nothing. Way back in the late 70s, early 80s, they just, yeah, brushed it under the rug. Yeah, I gotta get my train of thought out of that. Oh yeah, where are we going? Yeah, we're mailing this off, we're grabbing batteries, and we're gonna go car model hunting. We're gonna go to the hobby shop. So, let's go. Short trip today. Well, we've already had a short trip. Can you believe this? I went to leave and, yeah, that is what I found. Flat tire. I asked her, I said, what did you do? You hit a curb or what? Or did you run into something? And she claiming innocent. So, I don't know about that. Gee williker. Anyways, I just finished the oil change and she does this. So now more work there, kids. And then look at on top of it. I put the dummy donut on and it's even low on air. So yeah, it's one of those days again. As soon as I walked into my favorite model shop here in Vancouver area, I hit up, hey, one of my favorite vehicles of all time, and that is the 78 style Dodge pickups. I've owned a couple of these over the years and I love the bird bath hoods on these things at $42.99. That's a little bit pricey, but hey, there was a time that they never made these kits until the last few years ago. These were made in the 70s, disappeared from the shelves, and returned in this form. And I love these kits, man. I got one and I need more. You know, checking out this hobby shop and their selection, it's like a flashback to the 70s and the flashback to the 80s. All these old kits that they're remaking. And I guess that's the market that they're targeting. Us older gentlemen who are up there in age. That's where they're making the money off. Right? Van. I should one of these days get a van like this. You know what? I need a tow vehicle for some of my hot rods or some of my race cars. A lot of you guys have already seen the 77 Firebird kit out there. You know, that is one that I haven't seen anybody building yet. Challenger, I needed an engine and wheels and tires, but this kit doesn't have it. This is a basic kit. Very simple. Too simple for what I'm looking for. I've seen a lot of you guys out there with this 63 Corvette kit. A lot of you guys are building them, putting them together. But you know what? That's not my cup of tea. I am not a vet guy. Going back to vans, how about an 82 Dodge van? Even though I like the 70s vans better, this one would do as a puller for a race car. And you know what? It's 42 bucks again. That's getting up there in price. I don't know what these are in America. Oh, sorry, 45 bucks. 45? Yeah, crazy. That's a little too rich for my blood at this time. You know, something I wouldn't mind finding is actually a 70 Roadrunner kit. Revel made them way back around the year 2010 or so, and that's one kit that I wouldn't wish they would repop, because I would buy that one. Other than that, I'll have to pay a premium price for that. Looking over a lot of the kits, it's nothing I haven't seen before. GTX convertible, 67 Chevelle Pro Street, the Jimmy, the Nova Pro Street. Hey, all of these cars are so great for kit bashing, but at the price of 40 bucks, I don't think I'll be buying any new kits to kit bash. I'll be going to the swap meets and marketplaces for that. GMC Jimmy was another pretty neat kit that I do like too. I think this would make a good pro street type of vehicle or a pro tour type of vehicle. All black, maybe swap in an LS engine. Don't do the 4x4 look, just go with a really low look. $41.99 for this kit. Oh, come on now. 42 bucks already. What the heck, people? I would even do this with black grill, black bumper, like everything, like super duper black. Or actually, you could do that engine. I do like the injected engine look. That might be kind of cool. Injected Pro Tour or an injected Pro Street look. That would be actually pretty fabulous, I think. All black like that. Wow, that would be really nice. Big tires, you know, all the goods and goodies like that. 66 Fairlane 427 car. Another cool old kit. You know what? My dad's friend had one of these way back around 1967, 68. He bought it brand new, and I do have a vague memory of that. It was a candy apple red one with black top. It was a GTA car, 390 automatic. Super nice car from my memories. And I was very young back then. One thing I really like about this shop is they have a huge selection of Salvino's race cars, all old NASCAR stuff. You know, I can't believe they're making these type of vehicles. 10, 20 years ago, I would die for something like this when I was doing more model building, but now I've slowed down a bit. And you know, that's what happens sometimes, but man, these things really look good to me. I really like them, but at 60 bucks, I think this guy's asking for them. That's getting up there in price. Like this Pontiac 2+2, that's a pretty neat kit. The Monte Carlo look, I really love the Monte Carlo, the large Monte Carlos. In real life, I hate the Monte Carlos. The 77, 78, 79 Montes were just big and ugly. But in race car form, yeah, man, very cool. Another one I really like is the Le Mans series. You can see they got the Cale Yarborough Le Mans there. That is super nice. I'm almost really tempted, right on the edge of the fence, wanting to buy that Le Mans. But again, 60 bucks. I just can't picture myself paying that price right now. $62.99 or something he wants. I'll pass, I think, at this time. Maybe a few years from now. Maybe. Little bit of a story time and a flashback. to my stock car racing days, way back in the year, 2000, 2002, something like that. One of the guys that I raced with had a street stock as a Le Mans like this and used a Pontiac 350 engine. In that class, we were limited to 350 cubes. But the Pontiac engines could use big block heads. So they would put the bigger Trans Am heads on them, or 455 heads on this car that they had. And that thing was so fast. The torque out of the corners was phenomenal. Way bigger ports than the Chevy heads. So it had a lot of pull right out of the corner, could outpull anybody. You know, way back in the mid 80s, from 1985 to 1995-ish, I was a big Pontiac fan. I had a Pontiac GTO back then. I originally bought it with a 350 in it, and I built up a 455 for it with the cam and all that goodies, you know, intake, new pistons, and it was quite a torque monster. But I fell in love with Pontiacs because of that car then. And Rusty Wallace, he was my favorite #1 NASCAR driver. He was with Pontiac back then, switched over to Fords back in the 90s, I think it was, and yeah, I wasn't too happy with his decision to move over. And I even met Rusty down in Daytona and I think Bristol a couple times, and had chatted with him at a meet and greet. But yeah, look at a huge selection of cars here at the hobby shop. I love the 65 SS 396 Chevelle. That's another one I wouldn't mind. Another flashback to the car I could have bought way back in the day. So a lot of my kits, you notice that I build, or models that I build, are kind of replicas of cars that I had, cars that I wanted to have, wanted to build, or relative cars. That's kind of the theme of my model building. Oh, the Mustang LX, 90 Mustang LX, that's one that I should actually pick up. You can see it in the left-hand corner there. Man, you know, I don't know. We'll think about that. I'm gonna eventually pick up that kit. I'm just kind of money strapped right now, not working, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. I shouldn't even be buying a kit or looking at buying a kit today, but hey, you know what? Life is short. You only live once. Enjoy it. What the hell, eh? They also have a large Mobius truck selection. The Ford trucks, the short block trucks are really what I like mostly on the Fords. Like that blue 4x4 at the top there. Again, another one I should be buying, but yeah, I'm not going to repeat myself. Actually, I did already, so too late. The Cal Drag Combo, the Galaxy, with the trailer and pulling the hot rod. You know what? That drag combo is $99 here. Wow, I can't get over that price. Like I say, I like to support the local hobby shops, but geez, that's kind of, yeah, that's pushing the limit a bit too much, eh? All right, there we go. That takes care of our little trip to the local hobby shop here in Burnaby, I guess we are, technically, not Vancouver. And my favorite hobby shop, Burnaby Hobbies. Shout out to them. And I did buy something. Look at this. Check it out. It is a box of donuts. Oh my god. Don't worry. I did buy a kit. But I don't want this video to run on for like half an hour or 30 minutes or whatever, so we'll cut it short right here, and maybe I'll come back next time and show you what I got. I've been waiting for this kit for a while to pick up. So anyhows, thanks for joining me today. Hey, you know what, my friends, as Fred Henry says, as Fred Henry says, if you can dream it, build it. And I'm gonna add on to his comments, say, you know what, if you can remember it from your childhood or a car you used to have back in the old days, build it. Why not replicate it? That's what a part of this hobby is too. Anyways, my friends, cheers. It's time to go up and celebrate with a coffee for you guys. Or just wait. Let's make it a beer. Hell with it. Till next time. Yeah, cheers. Again, double cheers.